WWE Universe, we have just witnessed one of the most shocking betrayals in recent history. Solo Sikoa has turned his back on Roman Reigns and Dean Ambrose and has now aligned himself with Fatu and Seth Rollins. What led to this jaw-dropping moment? Why did Solo abandon the OMG bloodline? Stay tuned as we break it all down. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more WWE updates. Solo Sikoa was once the enforcer of the bloodline, standing by Roman Reigns' side through thick and thin. Even after the bloodline split, Solo tried to rebuild the faction with Fatu and Tama Tonga. But when things fell apart, it seemed like Solo had finally come home to Roman Reigns and Dean Ambrose. Well, not anymore. Because on SmackDown, Solo Sikoa shocked the world by switching sides, joining Fatu and Seth Rollins. Solo's betrayal has left Roman Reigns furious and Dean Ambrose stunned. After weeks of tension, everyone thought Solo had realigned with the OMG bloodline. But just when it seemed like Roman, Dean, and Solo were ready to take on the revolutionary faction, Solo pulled the ultimate swerve, taking out Reigns and siding with his old allies, Fatu and Seth Rollins. But why? What was the reason for this shocking betrayal? The turning point happened when Roman and Dean faced off against Fatu and Seth Rollins in what was expected to be a brutal tag team match. The arena was electric as Roman and Dean took control, but then boom. Solo Sikoa delivered a devastating Samoan spike to Roman Reigns. The crowd was in absolute shock. Roman fell to the mat, clutching his throat as Dean Ambrose turned around only to be hit with a super kick from Solo. The arena erupted in chaos as Solo, Fatu, and Seth Rollins stood tall over a fallen Reigns and Ambrose. But why did Solo turn on Roman and Dean? Did Fatu and Seth Rollins manipulate him? Some sources say Solo felt disrespected by Roman Reigns reinstating him into the OMG bloodline only after his faction fell apart. Others believe Seth Rollins promised Solo a bigger leadership role in the revolutionary, something Roman would never give him. One thing is for sure, Solo Sikoa has declared war on the bloodline. He's no longer the quiet enforcer, he's making his own moves, and now, Roman and Dean are outnumbered like never before. This betrayal has completely changed the WWE landscape. Solo Sikoa was supposed to stand with Roman and Dean, but now, he has chosen to fight against them. What does this mean for the bloodline? And how will Roman and Dean respond? What do you think about Solo's shocking betrayal? Was this a smart move, or has he just made the biggest mistake of his career? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button for all the latest WWE updates.